live and local with coverage you can count on. This is WNEM TV5 News at 5:30.
Beginning tonight with a live look over Bay City, where the community is looking to clean up a few of its eyesores. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Carrie Sharp.
And I'm David Custer reporting from our studio in downtown Flint. Bay City administrators are preparing for a major change when it comes to dealing with rental homes. TV5's Craig McMorris reports.
I think it's good that they should clean them up.
We're talking about blighted, abandoned homes like these. We counted 4 facing each other on one block alone in Bay City. The city is working on the blight situation, and it's starting with rental units. Instead of inspecting rental property once every 3 years, they're going to look at the property once a year.
Part of that is we've actually hired 2 new employees, so we'll have some more people on the ground to be able to do inspections. But we're not only going to be dealing with the inside of homes, but we're also going to be dealing with the outside, including blight in yards.
That means getting rid of junk and debris and also vehicles.
Folks we talked with in Bay City today like the idea of holding the owners of these rentals even more responsible for their property.
I think they should make the rental owners do their own yards. They're always relying on the landlord, and he's probably so busy he's doing other things, ain't got time to be cutting the grass.
The city says it's also looking at cleaning up not only homes like these, but commercial properties.
Which is why we're looking at possibly doing a graffiti ordinance also, too, to help another aspect of blight.
The ordinance proposals will probably go before the city commission next month. Reporting from Bay City, Craig McMorris, WNEM-TV 5.
City officials hope to have the plans in place by this spring. And in tonight's Fast Feedback, we want to know, is there blight in your neighborhood that needs to be addressed? Go to the TV5 Facebook page or Twitter page and let us know.
Well, you're taking a live look over Saginaw tonight after another pleasant day, but there is some snow on the way tonight. Meteorologist Brian Bachman is in the First Warn 5 Weather Center with the first look at your forecast. Hi, Brian.
Hi there, David. Seems like there's always some kind of catch, even on a nice day like today. And I'll tell you, hopefully you left with your sunglasses today. I made that mistake, and boy, oh boy, did it make it that much harder to see with the nice bright sunshine today and the snow cover out there. Certainly a beautiful early February day. We had light winds, but of course now there's that catch with a new storm system knocking on the door. Here's your First Warn 5 Sky Tracker tonight. We're starting to see those thin veils of cirrus clouds rolling in from the west, and you can see not too far behind that as you cross Lake Michigan. A little bit of snow heading in. You can see that swirl in the clouds there. A pretty well-defined low-pressure system making its way into western Wisconsin this evening. It looks like the bulk of it will ride north of us, but should still come close enough tomorrow to bring us at least a little bit in the way of some snow activity. As for this evening, we're still in very good shape. A generally clear sky. Bay City reporting 25 degrees. Saginaw is at 23. The wind chills, not all that much of a factor, only a few degrees off from the actual air temperatures. 28 degrees in Flint. You came just shy of 30 earlier today. 25 in Midland, again with pretty nominal wind chills in both locations. Clouds will continue to thicken up this evening, but for any travel plans you have through about 10 o'clock, it looks like the weather's going to be calm enough, just going mostly cloudy by that time, with a temp right around 19 degrees. We'll talk more about what tomorrow has in store, including a look at snowfall totals coming up in your full forecast.
Brian, thank you. New at 5:30, police have arrested one of 2 suspects in a shooting outside of a local party store. It happened around midnight on January 17th at the Prince Party Store in Flint. The store owner was shot in the chest in the parking lot. Luckily, he survived. Now this man, 18-year-old Yarnell Jackson, has been arrested and is facing charges for assault with intent to murder. If you have any information about this crime, please call Crime Stoppers. The number 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
And fire crews are investigating a house fire that broke out today. It happened near the corner of Barnard and Irving in the city of Saginaw. Fire Marshal Ralph Martin says the homeowners were not in the home when the fire started. He says the fire started in a second-story bedroom and was contained to that one room. No word yet on what caused that blaze, but arson is not suspected.
And we are still working to get you information concerning an accident today on southbound I-75. Look at that. The 2-vehicle crash happened just after 1:30, about 2 miles south of the Bridgeport exit. No word yet on if there were any injuries or what caused this crash.
The jackpot continues to grow. No one has claimed a winning Powerball ticket since the end of November, and now the big prize has grown to $485 million. And that growing jackpot means one thing, even more sales, and that's good news for Michigan's schools. TV5's Faith Gantner explains.
I got all my tickets.
The Powerball jackpot is now one of the top 5 largest in U.S. history, and that has many people here in mid-Michigan dreaming of the big bucks.
$1 million would be nice for me. You know, it don't have to be 400 million or whatever. 1 million is good enough.
So just how much money from these lottery sales are going to help Michigan schools? Jeff Holyfield, the public relations director for the Michigan Lottery, explained it to us over the phone from Lansing.
All of the net proceeds from the lottery go to the state school aid. It varies from year to year, but in 2014, for every dollar spent on a lottery ticket, 29 cents went to the school aid fund.
According to Michigan lottery officials, the amount of money that schools get depends on how many tickets are sold in Michigan.
Players in Michigan have purchased more than 1.6 million tickets for a chance at that jackpot Saturday night. So we expect to see that number grow over the next few days.
Holyfield says those sales are expected to continue to rise because when the jackpot gets this high, more people play. Jack Seuss at Jenny's Party Store says he's seeing a big rush for tickets this week and expects it to get even busier before Wednesday night.
Sales are just flying on out the door. You ask and they'll buy.
Reporting from Saginaw County's Kochville Township, Faith Gantner, WNEM-TV5.
And I know plenty of you, like me, are probably dreaming of what you would do with $485 million. Well, tell us about your big plans if you hold the golden ticket. Join the discussion on our Facebook page, or you can tweet us using the hashtag #FastFeedback. And remember, you can watch the winning numbers right here tomorrow night on TV5 News at 11.
Across Michigan, Governor Snyder plans to ask for a $28 million increase in state spending for university operations. The 2% bump is part of a spending plan to be unveiled tomorrow. It would be the fourth straight year of increased higher education funding after 3 years of decreases. Like last year, Michigan universities would be eligible for additional funding if they meet certain prerequisites. And the Michigan Senate has delayed voting on legislation that would stiffen penalties for people convicted of animal cruelty. The Detroit Free Press says the vote was delayed after Republican senators had some questions about the bill and decided to postpone voting. The legislation would increase prison time for repeat offenders.
And the American Cancer Society is nearly set to kick off the 2015 Relay for Life season. Taking a live look now in Burton, where the Genesee County Relay for Life is hosting its kickoff event tonight. The Holy Redeemer Family Life Center is hosting the event from 6:30 to 8 o'clock, and we'll have more on this story tonight at 6, including a live interview with one of tonight's organizers.
A dramatic rescue of a toddler in mid-Michigan, all caught on camera.
Tonight at 6, hear from the eyewitness who was able to tip off police and get the girl to safety.
In the video you're seeing right now, part of the Vegas skyline is no more. Still ahead, find out which hotel was demolished from the famous strip.
And Coca-Cola has been a fixture for years, but sales are slumping. What the company is doing to turn it around.
But first, the vaccination debate is coming to Capitol Hill. The action lawmakers might take next.